I declare open this graduation ceremony. Please be seated. Now, friends, colleagues, but most importantly of all, our graduating students, welcome to your Ulster University graduation ceremony. And I think we just need to settle everyone by starting as we mean to go on and just say to our class of 2023, congratulations. As the Provost of Ulster University, it's a real privilege for me to be able to preside over the ceremony today. It's the most important day of the university year, your graduation, and it's the day where we all come together to really celebrate you and what you've achieved. So today's all about you. It's absolutely a celebration, and we want you to enjoy every single minute of it because you deserve it. So when you come across the stage, take your time. There's absolutely no rush. I will meet you. I'm happy to shake your hand or to fist bump you or to do whatever you're comfortable with. Just don't lift me off the ground. But please make sure to pause for long enough as you come across the stage to have your photograph taken. And for everyone here in the audience, when your loved one comes across the stage, you just feel free to applaud, to shout, to cheer, to whistle, to do whatever you want to make yourself heard. We actively encourage enthusiastic support. We don't like demure graduation ceremonies. The louder the better as far as we're concerned. And I can see from your faces just how proud all of you are of our graduates and their successes, and rightly so. On days like today, I'm reminded of the words of former US President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who said, "We might not be able to prepare the future for our children, but we can at the very least prepare our children for the future." So for mums and dads and family members, you've done a really fantastic job of preparing your graduating students here today and also for the future. And the role that you've played in shaping their minds, in supporting them over the course of their learning has been absolutely critical in getting them to where they are today, and we would like to thank all of you for that. And I also want to pay a particular tribute to our mature students here who are graduating today, because you made a deliberate and a very wise decision to further your education. And in doing so, you've recognised the importance of lifelong learning. And a decision like that is not an easy decision, but I hope today it proves just how much it was worth it. And I know that there are husbands and wives and partners and other family and friends here who've been integral in supporting you on your journey as well. So I know that all of our graduates here will want to thank those who've helped them along the way. And in a bit of reversal now, everyone cheered and clapped for you to celebrate your success. Let's all of you graduates give a round of applause to your family and your friends in a show of appreciation for everything that they've done for you. And of course, graduating students, it's not just the people sitting behind you who are proud of you. The people behind me on the stage, and indeed all of your lecturers and professional services staff, are also incredibly proud of everything that you've achieved. They've had the pleasure of getting to know each of you individually, and they've watched your struggles, your times of self-doubt, and they have celebrated with you in your successes. More than anything, they have had every faith in you. They've believed in you, and they knew that you could do it, and you did. So don't underestimate just how proud they all are and how wonderful it is for each of us on the stage today to be able to share this day with you. This day, when you're so well dressed, when you're so well turned out, when you arrived on time, when you're paying absolutely full attention to everything that I'm saying, and when you're not interrupting or texting under the table, pretty much your graduation day is just like a Monday morning lecture, really. So today marks a momentous personal milestone. It represents that culmination of years of dedicated study, effort, determination and commitment. And I'm sure we can still, all of us, remember the nerves and the sense of anticipation when you entered your first class, when you worried about whether or not you would make new friends, whether or not you'd made the right choice of course, whether or not you ever would be ready for the next step in your life, and whether or not you would ever make it to the very end of the course and on to your graduation. And for many of you, those concerns were also amplified by spending your first year of university online as a result of COVID-19 and the pandemic. And we don't underestimate how challenging that was for all of you. But your perseverance paid off. Look at you all now. You did make it through that first lecture. You made friends, you completed your course, and now you're graduating. And along the way, you have developed the knowledge and the skills that you need to take the next step in your careers and your entrepreneurial endeavours. And one indicator of that success is, of course, the qualification that you'll formally receive here today. But what's harder to measure, but just as important for us at Ulster University, is that sense of ambition that we foster here, the self-belief that we hope to develop in you, and the hope and the potential that is so evident and strong among all of you here. We really believe that you have everything that it takes to make a positive impact in your chosen field and on society more broadly. And I know that that might sound a really daunting thing to hear, but I want to take a little bit of inspiration from history to show that it shouldn't be quite so daunting. On this day, on the 29th of June in 2007, the first iPhone went on sale. It was only in 2007 on this day, and it revolutionised the smartphone industry. And Steve Jobs, the late chief executive of Apple, had some words that I think apply today. He said, "The people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do." And at Ulster, we absolutely think that you can change the world. You've got all of the skills and knowledge that you need, not only the academic knowledge, but also the knowledge of yourself, of your ambitions, and of all of your dreams. And of course, that knowledge that you have and the dreams that you've developed will be varied and many. You'll all go off in different paths, but they're your dreams, they're your ambitions. And there's a well-known saying that knowledge is power, but not actually what you do with that knowledge. And what you do with that knowledge can be equally, if not even more powerful. So take the optimism and the confidence of today's event. Remember the effort that it took to get you here, and use all of those things to go after whatever it is that you want to do next. I'm a big fan of Disney. So I always throw a Disney quote in if I can, particularly for the kids. Walt Disney himself said, "All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." And we at Ulster will be with you as you do pursue them. You are now part of a vibrant, a welcoming, a supportive and an inspiring Ulster University alumni community. We at Ulster will remain your biggest champions, no matter where you go or what you do. We will continue to be your champion. We will provide you with opportunities to stay involved with Ulster University. And although many of you have left the university campus, you're not leaving the Ulster University network and the Ulster University family. You're part of our family now. As part of a vibrant and active alumni community, which represents more than 200,000 students across the globe, I would encourage you to keep in touch. Much like your mummy or your daddy or your family members will say, make sure you phone home, make sure you stay in touch with us as well, because we want to be able to hear from you, and we want to keep you up to date with how you're getting on and celebrate all of the successes that you have with you. And we want to provide you with opportunities for partnerships, for collaborations, and also to use you to inspire the next generation of young people and mature students who are coming along behind you, who will look to you for inspiration to help them get through their course of study and pursue their own dreams. And you leave behind a legacy for all of the people who are still yet to come, a legacy of your success and your accomplishments that will empower them in their desire and their ability to achieve. So don't underestimate for 1 minute the impact that you're already having on other people, on 10-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 18-year-olds who are about to take the step that you've already taken. You've already had a big impact, and you're already having a big impact in the world. So I urge each of you to never stop expanding your minds and growing your knowledge and your skills base. Continue to be curious, be innovative, and be ready to take on and use new knowledge as the world around us changes at an ever rapid pace. And just remember, it was only in 2007 today that the first iPhone came out. Now, to conclude, I can only imagine what the journey each of you has ahead of you. The only certainty is that it's going to be your own journey, a journey that will be absolutely different for each and every one of you. But to reach your chosen destination, each journey will have one thing in common, and that will require each of you to be the very best version of yourselves. Regardless of your subject area, you are now the disruptive innovators, the critical thinkers, the problem solvers, the creative minds, the entrepreneurs and the visionaries, the very citizens of our shared world who will have an influence on the future of our society. So in that spirit, I want you to remember 4 key things. Be bold, be brave, be absolutely determined, and most of all, believe in yourselves. The author Christian D. Larson once said, "Believe in yourself and all that you are, and know that there is something inside of you that is greater than any obstacle." So I'll say it again. I hope that you'll remember it long after today's ceremony is over. Always believe in yourself. Because at Ulster University, we believe in you. Enjoy your day, and congratulations. In accordance with the wishes of the Senate, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer honorary degrees and other academic distinctions of the University of Ulster on those named in the conferment list approved by the Senate. I call upon Professor Murphy, Professor of Exercise and Health, to present Sarah Booth for the honorary degree of Doctor of Science.
University Provost, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, graduating students. Ulster University awards honorary doctorates to individuals in recognition of the outstanding contribution they are making to their chosen fields. We believe those receiving honorary doctorates are inspirational role models for our graduating students. They are people you can look up to and whose experience and achievements may give you some ideas or encouragement as you embark upon your own journey. In this context, I'm truly delighted to present Sarah Booth for an honorary degree of Doctor of Science. In just 21 days' time, Australia and New Zealand will host the 9th FIFA Women's World Cup, featuring 32 national football teams from every continent, showcasing some of the finest football from across the globe. As head of women's football competitions at FIFA, our honorary graduate has been at the centre of the complex strategic, organisational and sometimes political negotiations involving 6 football confederations to bring this tournament to fruition, dealing with many contentious issues along the way, including player release, closing the gap in service levels between the men's and women's World Cups, and the strong calls for prize money equality along the way. The tournament will be the latest highlight in a 21-year career focused on increasing opportunities for girls and women to play football from grassroots to international level, and which led to recognition through the award of an MBE for services to women's football in the Queen's Birthday Honour List in 2018. Sarah Jane Booth was born on St. Patrick's Day 1976, the oldest daughter of artist Mary and chef David, and grew up on the Shore Road in Merville Garden Village. First introduced to football by her uncle Mark, Sarah attended White Abbey Primary School, where her passion for football emerged. But this was the early 1980s, a time when girls certainly weren't encouraged and sometimes weren't even permitted to play football. But seeing her daughter's enthusiasm and talent, her mother went into school and had a quiet word with the principal. And before long, Sarah was not only playing on the boys' team, but had a starring role as one of their strongest players. This was the first time that Sarah became aware of the inequality experienced by girls in a male-dominated sport, a recurring theme that would become a key driver for her in her playing, academic, and career direction. A popular pupil at school, Sarah was keen to move with her friends to the local grammar school, but unfortunately, the 11+ or transfer test had other plans, and in her words, she failed that hurdle. So Sarah progressed to Hazelwood College and joined the third intake in this newly established integrated school. Here again, she encountered some resistance to the notion that girls could possibly play football. But again, her most committed fan, her mother Mary, had another quiet word, and soon Sarah was an established and valued member of the Hazelwood school team. At every spare moment, Sarah played football on the green outside her home in Merville Garden Village. And it was here that one of the shop workers who played football for post office ladies spotted the enthusiasm and talent of this 15-year-old footballer and took her along to her club in Ormeau Park. Sarah scored a hat-trick on her first night of training and quickly cemented her place on the senior ladies team as one of the youngest but strongest players on the dominant team in the Northern Ireland Women's Football League. As she approached her A-levels, Sarah thought she'd like a career in physiotherapy, but a short work experience in White Abbey Hospital made her realize that the job of a physio was much less likely to be about getting sportsmen and sportswomen back onto the competition field. So thankfully for Sarah and for Ulster University, her PE teacher, Frances Shannon, arranged for her to visit the university to shadow our first-year students in the School of Sport. This was a turning point for Sarah, as she decided that a degree in sport would be her target. With applications for this course really high and far outstripping the places available, Sarah missed gaining entry. She was disappointed, but again not deterred, and she went to Belfast Institute, where she took an additional A-level in sports studies, allowing her to secure her place at Ulster. When the opportunity for a placement year came up, Sarah jumped at the chance to combine study with a football scholarship to play collegiate soccer in Indiana for 2 years. She returned to Ulster, where she graduated in 2001 with a first-class degree in sport, exercise and leisure. After graduation, Sarah became the Women's Football Development Officer at the IFA, as they sought to address the underrepresentation of women. In this role, Sarah managed grassroots, elite, and international girls and women's football programs. She coordinated the logistical arrangements for girls and women's matches and tournaments, and she was the lone woman on the IFA senior management team, keeping inequality in football at the top of the agenda at every opportunity, and asking difficult questions and challenging the orthodoxy of male dominance in the sport she loved. On the international stage, Sarah played for Northern Ireland for 15 years, receiving 32 caps, and negotiated and secured Northern Ireland's return to senior football for the World Cup qualifiers in 2005, combining her playing role with her role as the IFA Women's Domestic Football Manager. 10 years later, she led the successful bid which saw Northern Ireland host the UEFA Women's Under-19 Championships in 2017, managing a 1.3 million budget and 45 staff to deliver the event, which has left a lasting legacy for women's football in Northern Ireland. It wasn't surprising, therefore, that in 2018, Sarah's achievements as a visionary leader with a reputation for designing and implementing ambitious programs at local and global level and a passion for gender equality were recognized, and she was appointed as head of women's football competitions at FIFA, taking her away from Northern Ireland to her new base in Switzerland. Sarah has dedicated her life to women's football, championing the cause of equality and rectifying the historical neglect and marginalization faced by women in the beautiful game. Although progress has been made in addressing inequality and discrimination in football, there are still far few professional female players worldwide and a wide gap in the pay and prize money between the top men and top women. While grassroots football opportunities have advanced light years since Sarah was first pushing boundaries back in White Abbey Primary School, this development has not been uniform, and opportunities for women and girls are still very limited in many countries. So I'm confident that we'll continue to see Sarah at the forefront of this agenda for many years to come. Sarah stands as a testament to the immense impact that one person can have on a sport and its community. She's been a beacon of inspiration and change, locally and globally, and an inspiration to future generations of players and professionals seeking equality in sport. In the world of sport, and in particular in the world of football, the word legend is overused. But Sarah's unwavering commitment to the advancement of women's football makes her a true pioneer, deserving of that title. University Provost, in the name of Senate, I present Sarah Booth for the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Sarah Booth, in the name of the Senate, I present to you the honorary degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa. I call upon Professor McElfatrick, Dean of the Ulster Doctoral College, to present candidates.
University Provost. In the name of Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, John Francis Kavanagh. Leanne Lindsay. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computing, Engineering and Built Environment, Vivian Lee Johnson. Niamh Eileen McComb. Shane Reid. Marinus Toman. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Life and Health Sciences, Ciara Devlin. Sean McCallion. Boyden Prasad. Kiva Ward. The degree of Master of Philosophy in Computing, Engineering and Built Environment, Anna Harley. University Provost. This concludes the presentation of candidates from the Doctoral College.
Thank you, Professor McElfatrick, for presenting candidates. I call upon Professor Connolly, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, to present candidates.
University Provost. In the name of the Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Museum Practice and Management, Saeed Nimagoligan. Postgraduate Diploma in School Leadership, Colm Campbell. Cleena McDade. The Postgraduate Certificate in School Leadership, Kevin Ward. The Postgraduate Certificate in Education and Further Education, Claire Burns. Siobhan Cusack-Breslin. Michaela Antoinette Doherty. Connell Grumley. Ellen McCurdy. Laura McKeever. Lynn Patricia Mullen. Megan Porter. Karen Rorty. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Drama, Sarah Irvine. Connor Joseph Felix Byrne. Angel Clear. Rhys Andrew David Cullen. Shannon Cunningham. Victoria Elliott. Jordan Graham. Emma Nicole Hughes. Jotham Jackson. Monica Johnston. Ellen McKenna. Emily Rose McLaughlin. Tegan O'Neill. Jessica Louise Pedlow. Jordan Deggans. Lucy McSorley. Patrick Galbraith West. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Drama with Education, Sophie Beverly Margaret Tate. Ruby Francesca White. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Drama with Music, Cara Grania Trainer. The degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Irish Language and Literature, Padraig Quinn Patterson. Annie Cunningham. Luke McDade. Danielle Edwina McLaughlin. The degree of Bachelor of Arts of Honours in Irish with Computing, Eugene Hanratty. The degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Irish with Education, Sarah Connolly. Lisa Mary Curlin. Gronya Quinn. Tasmin Donnelly. Cara McKeever. The degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Irish with Music, Mairead Anya Comer. Anya McIverigan. Ciara O'Hagan. The degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law, Quiveen Donnelly. Gavin Early. Ben Corrie Galt. Victoria Denise Emma Kernahan. Martin McDonough. Shawneen Lee McKenna. Siobhan Mary Moss. Matuz Mucha. Jodie O'Reilly. Lauren Aston. Emma Canavan. Beth Carroll. Nicole Curry. Tori Glackin. Chloe Green. Erin Hutchman. Victoria Johnston. Catherine Curlin. Shay Ronaldo Kerr. Stacey McFarlane. Amadeus Malkowski. Chloe McAllister. Ali McCusker. Megan McDermott. Oliver McLeod. Tegan Moran. Catherine O'Connor. Tara Race. Grace Wilson. Adam James Brown Martin. Lena Cathcart. Alma Corrigan. Holly Jordan. Davina McCune. Katie Peacock. The degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Accounting, Benjamin McStravick. Rebecca Rita Nelson. The degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law with Irish, Stephanie Barnes. Quiveen McElroy. Finola Marianne Quigg. The degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law and Diploma in Professional Practice, Erin Cole. The degree of Bachelor of Music with Honours in Music, Stephen Andrew Black. Amy Olivia Bowl. Nicole Campbell. Laura Doherty. Lauren Fittis. Jimmy Bernard Fox. Michelle Mary Green. Morris Kelly. Gareth Samuel Thomas McComb. Rachel McDermott. Corhea McLaughlin. Annie McStocker. Abigail Medcalf. Amy Meehan. Chloe Miller. Clara Louise Robinson. Beth Steen. Orin Sweeney. Clayton Taylor. Mia Thornton Rowe. Emma Marie Houston. Porrick Hurd. Kira Naomi Kennedy. Chelsea Lee McCannany. Grace McNamee. Jessica Eileen Robinson. Connell James Simpson. Robin Emily Thompson. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Cinematic Arts and Diploma in Professional Practice, Brianna McDevitt. Lloyd Alexander McDowell. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Creative Audio and Diploma in Professional Practice, Joseph O'Hagan. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Cinematic Arts, Megan Arnold. Martin Carlin. Annie Rose Finnegan. Amy Danielle Sharon Higgins. Glenn Hughes. Beth Georgia Irvine. Shay Kelly. Matthew Mason. Susan McCraith. Sophie Ann McElroy. Fergal Christopher McKinney. Andrew McRoberts. Luke O'Grady. Dora Villa. Ross Wilders. Joshua Adrain. Ryan Duffy. Michael Glasgow. Lauren Andrea Gawley. Connor James Grennan. Liam Groves. Jamie Guy. Christopher Hendren. Lucy Keelty. Rachel Amy McClelland. Tony McCormick. Cormac O'Kane. Marley Rouse. William Steed. Sean Devlin. Neve Ledley. Elena Pollock. Caitlin Wilson. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Creative Audio, Ryan O'Neill. Nicole Mary Hegarty. Nicholas Lilly. Yvene Mitchell. The Diploma in Irish Language, Aoife Brown. Eamon Donnelly. Mary Kathleen Hinthy. William John Hinthy. Trina Mary Kelly. Deborah Lamberton. Kieran Edward McBrady. Grace Ann Nichol. Peter Mary O'Connor. Emma Mary O'Kane. Kevin Quinn. Dennis Patrick Ryan. Stephen Williamson. Denise Wilson. Emma Teresa Bates. Rosaline Ann Hannah. The Certificate in Teaching, Ian Campbell. Marie Bernadette Campbell. Ellen Hassan. Kira McGonigal. Charlene O'Donnell. University Provost, this concludes the presentation of candidates for the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences.
Thank you, Professor Connolly, for presenting candidates. Not a single fist bump or not a single lift off the floor. Spread the word for this afternoon's ceremony. I call upon our honorary graduate, Dr. Booth, to address the congregation on behalf of those who have been presented.
University Provost, academic staff, class of 2023, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. I feel truly grateful and humbled to be standing here in front of you today. As you heard, I failed my 11 plus, and it also took me 2 attempts to get into university. So you can imagine this was beyond my wildest dreams, that I would be here, never mind receive an honorary doctorate, and then get to address you all on this special occasion. I stand here not with definitive pearls of wisdom, but as someone who has stood here where you are today on the launching pad of your next big adventure. My journey to this point was not always easy, but by embracing the love, the support, and the encouragement from the people around me, learning to overcome failures, and following my dreams, and even at times my gut instinct, I am here and extremely proud to be so. I was fortunate enough to know my passion very early in life, even if it did involve chasing a silly football around a pitch. When I wasn't playing football, I was talking about it. When I wasn't talking about it, I was dreaming about it. This passion led me all around the world to play the sport that I love and to work in the sport that I love, both within my own country for 15 years and now on the world stage with FIFA. When I graduated in 2001, that seemed impossible. Women's football in Northern Ireland was very different. Even worldwide, it looked very different. There was an alarming absence of opportunities for women to work within sport. Fast forward to today, and we still need to make progress, but it's incredible to see the possibilities that now exist to work in this industry. If there are women out here today that would like to work in the sports industry, I encourage you to go out there and grab it. And please never let anybody tell you that you can't do it or that you're not good enough, because you can and you are. Today is a day for you to reflect on the journey that you have just taken, but it's also an opportunity to thank the people closest to you that have helped you along the way. I wouldn't be here today without some of my family and friends who are in this room. You heard about my #1 fan, my ma Mary, my Aunt Elaine, my brother Matthew, and of course, my beautiful wife, Victoria. Without their unconditional love, encouragement, and support throughout the years, none of this would ever have been possible. Thank you always for believing in me, pushing me on, and at times picking me up when I needed it most. My achievements also wouldn't have been possible without role models and mentors, and there's 2 of which I want to acknowledge today. To Frances Shannon, my PE teacher from Hazelwood College. My teenage years were tricky to navigate for a lot of different reasons, but PE was always my happy space, somewhere that I felt at ease, unless you tried to get me to play netball, of course. It was your guidance and support that helped me embark on this journey. Your connection with Professor Murphy was the sole reason that I ended up here at Ulster University. Marie, I can still remember the lecture you gave the day I came to visit the university. That's the impact you had on me. Thank you both for being the most amazing role models and for the unwavering support and inspiration you gave me throughout those years. To you, the graduates, be sure to surround yourself with people that inspire and challenge you every day. But also don't forget that you can play a role to inspire and challenge those that come behind you. Perhaps some of you are lucky enough to already know your passion or your purpose. Maybe some of you don't, and that's okay. However, if you do get the chance to work in the game or the job that you love, the next chapter of your life will be even more enjoyable. For those of you that have already a planned destination in mind, understand this: it will be the wrong turns, the roadblocks, and the flat tires that will be the most valuable part of your journey. These will be the moments that change you. The important part is that you embrace these challenges head on, try to have fun while you're doing it, and realize that you never travel alone. So here's to you, the class of 2023. Congratulations. Remember to take a moment today to pause and celebrate your success with the ones that you love. And then tomorrow, start mapping where that next destination will be and what it will look like. Good luck and safe travels.
Dr. Booth, I'm actually a bit emotional after that, so I need a moment to steady myself. How lucky are we to have Dr. Booth as part of our Ulster University family and as part of the alumni? And who knows, in another number of years, it may be one of you in the audience today, one of our graduating class, that's standing making a similar speech to Dr. Booth. So congratulations again, and we look forward to staying in close contact with you and following your career and all that lies ahead for you as well. I call upon Sarah Irvine, a new graduate in the Faculty of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, to propose a vote of thanks.
University Provost, academic staff, class of 2023, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, I am privileged to speak to you on behalf of the Ulster University students here today. For anyone who is under the impression that drama graduates don't get nervous on a stage in front of big crowds, I am proof that we do. But even so, I am delighted to be here today. It's hard to believe that 3 years have gone by so quickly. When I started my degree in September 2020, like many of you, I'm sure this day seemed like a lifetime away, but we made it. My drama teacher at school always said, "with conviction or not at all." And it was this phrase that I tried to apply and carry with me throughout my time at Ulster. Although this was not always easy, especially as we spent the first year of our time at university online. I'm not sure there are too many people that can say they've performed an entire play or piece of theatre in their living room in order to be assessed. However, despite the challenges, I always appreciated how difficult this must have been for our lecturers and just how engaging they were still able to make our classes. I'm sure I'm not alone when I admit that I was quite nervous to meet both academic staff and fellow students when we were finally able to return to campus for second year. But I needn't have worried. It was such a warm and welcoming environment, and although we had only ever met online, it was exciting to finally meet each other in person and explore the beautiful Magee campus. Starting university as a mature student, I was apprehensive that I wouldn't really make friends or fit in, and I was prepared to just go to classes, study, and work hard. But I realised pretty quickly that I was doing the wrong degree if I thought people wouldn't be outgoing, welcoming, and most of all friendly, and that includes both students and staff. 3 years of many classes, group projects, and rehearsals has turned fellow students into friends. None of us would be here, however, without the guidance and dedication of our esteemed lecturers, supervisors, and technicians. Your guidance, patience, and support has shaped us into the individuals we are today. Not only have you imparted your knowledge, but you have nurtured our creativity, passion, and dedication through our years of study. We are eternally grateful for the time and effort you have put into our education. You answered many emails, were always on hand to reassure us, and were flexible to adapt in this new world of Zoom and online assessments, even after the pandemic was deemed to be over. We will always be grateful for that. Thank you for encouraging us to always fulfil our potential. To our families, friends, and partners, thank you for being our pillars of support. Thank you for standing by us through the ups and downs and for encouraging us to keep going, even when we felt that we couldn't. Your belief in our dreams has been the driving force behind our accomplishments. Without your unwavering faith and constant reassurance, we would not have had the strength to pursue our passions. My fellow graduates, congratulations, we did it. All the hard work has paid off. As we prepare to step outside of Ulster University, we are aware of the challenges that lie ahead. However, with the skills, knowledge, and experience we have gained here, we will be ready to face the unknown. We have overcome obstacles, pushed ourselves to new limits, and discovered the depth of our passion. We have honed our skills, explored our identities, and found our voices in a world that sometimes tries to silence them. Today, we not only celebrate our graduation, but our individual growth. We extend our deepest gratitude to all those who have contributed to our journey. We are forever grateful for the knowledge imparted, the friendships made, and the experiences we have gained. As we begin new adventures, we carry with us the lessons we have learnt, the support we have received, and the memories we have created. I'd like to leave you with some words from the poet Maya Angelou that I hope you can take with you and employ as you begin your next chapter. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humour, and some style. Enjoy the celebrations and congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
I did not detect a single quiver in that speech, so I don't know what you were talking about, Sarah. That was outstanding, and thank you so much for speaking on behalf of the class of 23. Now, we're almost at the end. You did a really good job. I know there were people nervous coming across the stage. I know there were families who wanted to yell and cheer and whistle and were petrified in case the student graduate and complained afterwards that they had humiliated them and embarrassed them and they'll never speak to them again, and so on and so on. And there may be regrets all around that you didn't just quite do it the way that you wanted to. So before we formally close this graduation ceremony, I think we should try to lift the roof off this place with one more rousing cheer for the class of 2023. And with that, I declare this graduation ceremony closed, and I invite our new graduates to join in our academic procession.